My name is Amber Turner, and I am a director from Texas. I was asked to present at SFR on basket parties. And the reason why I love basket parties is because I am a full-time elementary teacher, and I have a family, and I volunteer at church, and all kinds of other things, and so I'm just really, really busy. I do love home parties, I do love events, I do love fundraisers, and they are part of my business, but basket parties are, I tell people, they are my golden ticket. So at SFR, we talked a lot about what goes into a basket and what can be left out of a basket. Basically, I keep my baskets very simple. I teach my team. I have a little acronym. It's KISS, K-I-S-S, Keep It Scentsy Simple. My baskets consist of, and I probably could pull one right now, but it may be a little bit of a mess. Let me go ahead and pull one from over here. Okay, so this is one of my baskets. They're not all in a cutesy little thing. Some are just in a plastic, like a Sterilite tub, like a shoebox size tub. But basically in my basket parties, I personally put all of the testers in there, and catalogs, order forms. I also love to put the wish list in there from the Scentsy Family Store, and I tell people that wish list is for you. I know you can't buy everything right now, but fill that wish list out, and that inspires them to have their own party so that they can fulfill that wish list. And I also love to put the enter my drawing forms in there. So pretty much you want to keep the focus on the testers and the catalogs, and I will also put one other product in there for the hostess to try and use for the week. So I have 5 basket parties, and I have 5 different things in there. So in this particular basket that I just showed you guys, I have a counter clean. I also have a Betty Clip in one. I have a Velvet Hands Cream in another. I have the men's shave cream in another one. And so that way it's also a little more motivation for a hostess to take a basket. So that's my basket. Very simple. You can do yours however you want to, but I like to keep it simple. I get my basket out to a hostess usually on a weekend when I'm not at work. She keeps it, or he keeps it for that week, and I get it back from them the following week. So my turnaround time is 1 week. Like I said, I have 5 baskets. My goal is to always have them out, and so that puts me having my goal of 20 to 25 basket parties per month. Now, if the baskets meet the minimum, which is 200, then my PRV is going to be fantastic. If they don't meet the minimum, then I just put all of those smaller parties together into one larger order, and I'm still able to get my host some host rewards, because I never want my hostesses to walk away empty-handed. The main thing with your basket parties is to keep them simple, keep them on a really good schedule. Don't let them stay out longer than a week. Have a really fast turnaround time so that you can have those baskets into the hands of a new hostess, and so that the guests from that basket party can get their products faster. Because I don't know about you, but when I order something, I don't want to wait a month to get the product in. I want my customers to be able to get it in their hands in about 2 weeks. Another thing with the basket parties is you can't expect to just give the basket to the hostess and everything to work magically. You do have to provide the hostess with some coaching. Now, I talk to my host when I drop off the basket, of course. I have a document that I give to them, and there are some wonderful documents on the workstation now about how to collect payment, how to figure tax, what to do about shipping. And then I will also coach them throughout the week, and yes, I do it via text message. I have a series of text messages saved to the notes section of my phone, so that when I'm on my lunch break at work, or I'm cooking dinner or whatever, I can do a real quick copy paste to the host. Let her know about the Combine and Save packages. Let her know about the buddies that aren't in the catalog. Let her know about any additional promotions that are going on right now, like the buy one, get one diffuser shade, and do provide some coaching along the way. I'll touch base with her about 2 or 3 times during the week, but I don't want to overwhelm her. my last text that I send to my host is always letting her know, I have 3 options for settling out the basket party. 1, we can settle it out like normal, and I can help you choose your host rewards. 2, don't give me the basket back, but pass it to a friend. And there's another great document on the workstation about pass the basket. If your friend takes the basket and has a party that meets the minimum, then you're going to get another half-price item, so that helps me to get more bookings. My third option, of course, is party gifting. If you have ever thought about joining my team, let's go ahead and sign you up right now, and we're going to put this party in under your name rather than mine. And I have to be honest with you guys, that has been my #1 recruiting tip to share. That's been where I've been very successful in recruiting, because what is your basket party hostess doing? They're doing the work for you. They see how easy it is to collect the orders. They see how Scentsy is a universal product that everyone already knows and loves, and they're just looking for someone to buy it from. And so then you have a great new teammate. I also set up a Facebook event to go along with all of my basket parties. I use Tiny Torch. It's kind of like ScentShare, except it's free. I use Tiny Torch, and I schedule all of my party posts. I post once in the morning and once in the evening, because people are on Facebook at different times during the day. So when I set up that basket party, I just go ahead and schedule all of those posts, and then they're posting for me while I'm at work, or while I'm with my girls, or while I'm going about my daily routine. So that's a great way to keep it simple. Now, the biggest holdup that I personally have found with my basket parties is sometimes it can be really hard to stick to that 1-week schedule, because your hostess will say, oh, but I just haven't seen everybody. So-and-so really wants to smell. Can I just have the basket for another week? And I always tell them, even if maybe it's not 100% the truth, I always say, girl, I would love to let you keep this basket for another week, but I have it booked out with another hostess. So I'm going to have to go ahead and get that back from you. But and I have them over there. I always keep 1 set of just the transition testers, just the new stuff. So I have 5 complete baskets, and then I have 1 set of just the transition mini testers. And I'll say, I'm so sorry I can't let you keep this basket for another week, but let me go ahead and get that back from you, and I'll let you borrow these for the next week. And they're usually like, oh, that's great. So-and-so only wants to smell the new stuff anyway. So I would advise you guys right now, while the new fall and winter testers are on sale, to go ahead and treat yourself to an extra mini set. And, just picture those basket parties as your little employees, your little worker bees. Even if you can't get a hostess to take them for a party, just get them out to a customer so that they can sniff and make a list of their favorite scents. You never know when it's going to turn into a party. Just never let them be in your house. I tell my team they're doing absolutely no good sitting at your house collecting dust. You've got to get them under the nose of someone to smell them. And so, yeah, one more thing. I had a lot of people come by my booth at SFR and ask me, how do you book basket parties? Like, how do you book 4 to 5 per week? How do you book 20 to 25 per month? Well, I will be honest and say it doesn't always work out that way, but I'm the kind of girl who always shoots for the moon, and if I miss, I land among the stars, and I'm okay with that. But I try little tricks, and I do, booking bonuses and games and extra giveaways and things like that. But honestly, I don't rely a whole lot on social media of just posting, like, who wants to take a basket party this week? No, I straight up ask people. Just ask, would you do a basket party for me this month? Or I like to do them 2 months in advance. Like right now, I'm sending out messages to some of my great customers or some of my past hosts that says, right now is 10% off month. Next month is when the new fall and winter catalog starts. The month after that is when our holiday collection starts. Pick your month. And so you just have to be brave, and you do have to ask. And the rule of thumb is for every 10 you ask, 1 will say yes and 9 will say no. And I know that seems scary, but trust me, it's really not that bad. And usually when they say no, it really just means not right now, but they'll host for you later. So that's my spill on basket parties. Thank y'all for letting me share.
Thank you, Amber. I appreciate you taking time out of your night tonight.
You're welcome. I hope that was okay.
That was beautiful.